Hey, it's Danny from Conscious Calisthenics here. So here's a quick little update on something that happened on my new diet recently, which I have mentioned on this channel in 2 videos now, but as I've stated in both of the previous videos, I'm not going to tell you exactly what diet it is until I've been doing it for around 30 days, so I can get a real good experience insight into whether it's something that I should be sharing with the world and promoting with the world in either a negative or positive way. So something that happened that was very unexpected was 3 nights ago I ate the dinner meal that I normally eat on this specific diet, with the addition of something that I have experimented with a little bit on this diet, but not too much, and I hadn't had any issues with before. So I ate my dinner meal, felt fine from it at the time, really enjoyed it, felt very satiated. Then I went to bed around 8 PM, which is the normal time that I go to bed every single day. And about 3 hours later, I woke up quite awake and with severe nausea. Just so sick to my stomach. It was not nice at all, which I'm sure you can understand. And I laid there for ages, awake in the middle of the night. This is around 11 PM at night, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. I was in so much discomfort, and after laying there for quite some time, I went into my girlfriend's bedroom, because we actually have a 2-bedroom house. We sleep in separate beds most of the time because we actually find a lot of time we sleep better on our own. I'll talk about that in another video if you want me to talk about it more. And yeah, I went in there because I'm not someone that normally needs someone's comfort and assistance with certain things, but I was feeling so bad that I felt that I needed her to be there for me. So I went in the room and that woke her up, and she was absolutely fine with it. She's really understandable, which is good because she's a really compassionate, empathic, loving, caring person, which is obviously something you really want in an intimate relationship like I do with her. And she was just being very present with me, and I was just laying there moaning and groaning, and at certain times she would fall back to sleep and then she'd wake back up, because I didn't expect her to stay up the whole night. But basically my whole sleep was interrupted the whole night. I pretty much didn't sleep at all. The times that I did fall asleep was very minimal, because what I found was when I went into a room, it kept getting more and more intense. And then it got to the point where my mouth started watering and I just started vomiting everywhere. So most of the food that I had consumed was in my stomach and didn't leave my stomach, and I just kept throwing up again and again and again. And what I've normally experienced, which I'm sure you have when being sick like this, as most people have experienced in the past when vomiting, is that I was really happy I was being sick, because it was getting out what was poisonous to my body and affected me in a very negative way, and it just didn't want that in there for obvious reasons. It's having negative effects on how I was feeling and my health, which is the body has these very clever mechanisms. So it was really good that that was happening. And I'm not someone that normally finds it easy to be sick, but yeah, my body was obviously severely poisoned by the food that I'd consumed. And yeah, I kept being sick. And then I had such a relief after my body stopped wanting to throw up, and lay down on the floor. And yeah, like I said, most people that have been sick have experienced, I forgot to actually mention that, I almost went on something else. When you're normally sick like that in one sitting and your body's got it all out, the nausea normally goes away and you feel absolutely amazing afterwards. You normally feel such a relief, at least what I've normally experienced when vomiting. But this time I was sick loads. There was pretty much nothing else in my stomach, and I felt the nausea go down, and then a short while after I started feeling really sick again. And I know what to do in a situation with food poisoning. You want to throw up as much as you can. Normally diarrhea is going to be juicy in you, and you need something to absorb whatever has caused you some food poisoning. So what I did was drink activated charcoal and water. It's one of the best food poisoning remedies. But I would drink that, and then soon after the nausea would go up, and then I would throw that all up. Then I tried to do that again, it would throw it all up again. Then I just kept being sick over and over and over and again, at a point where I was going to be sick and there was nothing in and nothing coming up, that's when I really don't like it, when nothing's coming up. It's not nice at all. Then I had extreme diarrhea, where my body was just squirting water out. Sorry to be so graphic if you don't want to know that. So my body from both ends was trying to get out whatever had poisoned me, specifically from the food that I had eaten, which I did not expect to happen at all. So yeah, suffering really, really badly. And I'm not someone that moans and groans about things unless it's something serious. And I am a health expert, detoxification expert. If you haven't seen my health and detoxification channel, I put a link for it down below. But I knew exactly what to do. But because I couldn't actually keep down the activated charcoal and water, that's when it starts to get into dangerous territory, because your body is going through such an intense process where it's flushing out so many electrolytes. It's very depleting on your body, very intense, and you can become very dehydrated. But I just continue on through the night, and then it got to the point where I could drink activated charcoal water and keep it down, and it did go through my body. I started to absorb a lot of whatever had caused me the food poisoning in my body, which I definitely think is some type of bacteria, maybe parasites as well. So yeah, not good at all. I will tell you in the near future, when I announce my diet, exactly what it was. But yeah, obviously not a nice experience whatsoever, and it completely messed up my whole sleep, and I'm still recovering from it now 3 days later. I'm doing now a lot of intense detoxification things to mop up any things within my body from the food that's given me food poisoning, and also at the same time taking things that kill off parasites and bad bacteria and other various things through natural methods rather than through pharmaceutical routes, because I haven't used pharmaceuticals for over 5 years. I've never used them unless I had to in an emergency situation, but I've always found, even in these types of situations, I know exactly what to do with natural alternative methods, which are non-toxic and very, very effective. So yeah, at the moment what I've had to do in my diet is not eat as much food and just rest a lot and recover a lot, because I've still been getting some negative unwanted effects after then, where now I eat certain foods and I get diarrhea from it. Most of the foods I'm eating do not, but there's certain foods that I have found out in this new diet that I just cannot eat anymore whatsoever, which makes it even more restrictive than it already is, but it's absolutely fine. But I'm going to keep pushing through, because I'm not going to write off the whole diet and stop this unless it gets to a point where it just continues to make me feel rubbish for an extended period of time, for days if not weeks. Then obviously I will quit it. But up until this point, I'd been feeling absolutely amazing. Optimal digestion, my hormone production felt optimal, my neurotransmitter production, my energy levels were so amazing, so stable. The benefits were just so amazing. So this is just a slight mishap and a bump in the road on this new diet journey, which is all fine. So now I'm just being more aware around the foods that I'm eating, being even more in tune than I already was before of how certain foods are affecting me, and just stop eating the ones that are not affecting my body in a good way whatsoever, and just continue eating the ones that are working for me very, very well. And what I want to add is, even prior to this diet or any time in my life, I've never had such extreme food poisoning in my life. So it's definitely quite severe, and a lot of people would be very scared and freaked out. But yeah, I've got it under control. I'm doing the right things, and I know I will recover. I just need to rest a lot more, make sure I'm being well hydrated, and eating a lot of micronutrient rich foods to nourish my body so it can heal itself fully and regenerate fully as well. But yeah, even though it's affected my physical body energy levels, so I cannot train and I need to lie around a lot and rest a lot, I still feel really good mentally, emotionally, like absolutely optimal mentally and emotionally, which is really good. But obviously my body's gone through a very intense thing, so yeah, I just need to take it easy and be very self-loving and self-caring, and just have no expectations of myself, and know that it will just pass very, very soon, because like I said, I know what to do in this type of situation, even though I've never had it happen to this such of an extreme level with what I've explained to you with the symptoms that induced within me with this food poisoning that I got recently on this new diet. But yeah, in all, it's just, as with anything in life, it's one of these learning experiences that have come into my life for me to learn, grow and evolve from, and then I can share what I've learnt from any experience I've had in life in videos like this and people that I speak to, so they can become aware of certain things that are good for them and not good for them, and they don't necessarily have to go through the experience that I've gone through, especially if it's a very intense, what someone would call a negative experience or even a traumatic experience. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions on anything that I mentioned today in relation to my diet and getting food poisoning on it, let me know down below. And if this gives you any sort of thoughts into what diet that I'm eating, let us know down below. I'm trying to get people guessing a lot. A lot of people are guessing it right, some people are guessing it wrong. And yeah, I'm very excited to be sharing my new diet with you soon, because like I said, up to this point it's been absolutely amazing, and there's so many different types of videos that I want to make on this specific topic that would help so many people on diets that they're not necessarily thriving on, or people that are already on this diet that's not working for them so well, or people that are interested in this diet that I haven't shared with you yet. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down, and please share this video with anyone else that you think would want to hear about what I've talked to you today in this video. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below to receive a lot more videos from me on a regular basis, updating you on my own new diet. Also videos on calisthenics workout and progression videos, fitness videos, weight loss videos, intermittent fasting, dry fasting and extended water fasting videos as well. And these types of videos will help you go in the direction of gaining and maintaining the body that you desire, the fitness levels and the energy levels like I've managed to, and many other people that follow my information consistently over time. So if those type of videos sound good to you, make sure you click the subscribe button down below and you click the bell notification button next to the subscribe button. Otherwise YouTube will not notify you of when new videos are uploaded, and I have new ones coming almost every single day. So as always, stay fit, stay energetic and go and get those gains. Peace.